If things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So Arizona State's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. Guys, they battle for the Territorial Cup and bragging rights in the desert.
Yeah, and the 3 of us have been part of this rivalry. We've seen it up close before, calling this game in the past, and we know these 2 fan bases, man, they do not like each other.
Disdain, distaste. This rivalry goes back to before Arizona was an official state. Just think about how deep and how old this rivalry is.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And that pass is intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
1st down here for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They believe they can run right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They get him down after he makes a catch. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man! And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They give it to him again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He finds his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They're going to run it. Runs through a tackle. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Arizona Zoo had a huge celebration with a big win the last time they saw the Devils.
And it just felt like in that game, everything Arizona dialed up was working. Arizona State's defense in this game, David.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Luck. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got his man quickly. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Black. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run play action. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. starting to feel a little pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And wings it incomplete. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. He's got his man. And that's a live ball behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Finds us back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arizona State is going back on offense, and he's going to throw deep right side. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Line gets set, first down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Trying to pick up a first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Jones. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Arizona runs out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the marker. It's Luck. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week.
It's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up in great field position.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? They'll give it to the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Red pass, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll give it to Johnson. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to run for it. dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Arizona in a hurry.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
He'll do it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They move the tight end all over. The give out of the gun. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dances away. He's going to take off. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Hunter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Some misdirection with the counter. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Discards a man. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking for a man. It's Fifita. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Arizona runs out the punt team.
Timeout, Arizona State.
He'll call for the fair catch here. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Trying to find his man on first down. That's reeled in. It's Luck. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're going to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Luck. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 flash. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Nothing but green grass down the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Fifita. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And this one splits the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. quarter's here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, all the tradition, all of the bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in the fight for the Territorial Cup. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Arizona and Arizona State plays out.
They'll open the second half with a run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. He leaves it with his back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Release to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They need hope to pin them deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down for the 16. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Jamison. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off play action. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal.
And there is little that will send a home crowd into a frenzy like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. The give to the tailback. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
Man, I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Movement here from the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Fighting off the defender. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Arizona runs out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Hard-hitting tackle.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively. Kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Sometimes you wonder if rivals really don't like each other. This guy sure doesn't like anybody on the other side. He's tackling everybody.
And that's the kind of defender I want. The guys who don't like people. They love collisions. They love to throw their body around. Jesse, he's been all over the field.
And this guy's good week in, week out, right? But in this game, he just seems like he's more dialed in, and he's playing at a different intensity level right now than I think anybody else on the field.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Off the RPO, complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And 1st down for the offense.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to Brown. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And the defense doing work. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Wide out in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Comes out throwing on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. The handoff to Johnson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Arizona runs out the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They go to the counter. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Getting some heat. Looking to buy time. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch, called for and made. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter on there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Stuffed, almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he intercepts it.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Bringing it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Arizona!
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Obvious thinking here. Get the two-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Dropping back, it's Fifita. Gets it out fast. He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the two-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Snagged in the middle. It's Luck. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's right on target. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Give to the running back. Hard running there. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. He's going to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Takes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Fifita. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona going back to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. It's complete. And what a throw to get it in there. And they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it down the middle.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl. Try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the...
He's got it up to 25. Touchdown, Arizona State. They move on top here in the fourth.
They had a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans.
Looking to throw, it's Fafita.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Feeling some heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch down the right side. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You've got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arizona State, 27.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. To the air on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're bringing nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Coming after it. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's good.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense. Not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese.